Light body is the you that resides within the light of every synaptic junction of your neurological system, and within the core of the 97% junk DNA. Your light body has a neurological system much like your physical body, but instead of resonating to the third and fourth dimension, your light body resonates to the fifth dimension and beyond. Your light body is what keeps you alive, and your high heart and third eye rule it. Your physical heart and your physical brain rule your physical body. Your etheric body of your fourth dimensional self serves as the frequency interface between physical body and your light body. As your junk DNA comes online, which it is doing day by day, more and more of your light body will be revealed to your third dimensional consciousness. Those of you who have meditated to the extent that you can consciously connect with your gamma wave consciousness have had fleeting experiences of being light body. These experiences are fleeting because you have made a pre-birth contract that you would not flash into your personal light body until there was enough unity consciousness of humanity to time that flash into your personal light body with Gaia's flash interplanetary light body. It is important that you all unite your transmutation into light body with Gaia's transmutation into light planet. The reason for this is that most of you who are receiving this transmission are aware you are already fifth dimensional light body in your fifth dimensional self. Therefore, you do not create your light body, but you return to your light body. You, the ones who took an earth vessel to assist with planetary ascension, are remembering that this return to your innate light body self was planned before you took this incarnation. In fact, you volunteered to take this particular and very important incarnation, because you knew that Gaia had the possible reality of flashing into a fifth dimensional light planet. All of Gaia's kingdoms are ready for frequency shift, except for humanity. The very evolutionary cycle that made humans the dominant species of planet Earth also attracted many beings who wanted to hitch a ride on the ascending planet. However, because some of these others have selfish, and too often power over others' states of consciousness, they have actually served as a braking mechanism. This braking mechanism has greatly delayed Gaia ascension, which was the intention of the power over others members of humanity. This one bad apple does not spoil the bunch, but they have greatly delayed the process of planetary ascension. Their energy field of power over has dominated Earth for far too long. However, power over others can only rule by fear. Hence, once the ascending ones can send these lost ones the antidote of unconditional love and the violet fire, not only will the lost ones lose their power over, but some of them will, and have, returned back into their own core of light. The core of light resonates to the core of your threefold flame. Your threefold flame is within your high heart and the Atma is within that threefold flame. This threefold flame provides everyone who is wearing an earth vessel the ability to remember and activate their innate flames of unconditional love, infinite wisdom, and multidimensional power. It is the activation of the inner threefold flame that directly activates the flash into light body. We say flash, as you will likely perceive your transmutation into light body as a flash. You will feel like you have experienced a flash. The flash is actually that you have lost space-time, and go into the no-time of the fifth dimensional now. Much as you may see a flash in the sky, which is often accompanied by a loud sound, when a flying object leaves the time barrier, your transition from your time-bound earth vessel will flash as it leaves the third dimensional time barrier to return to the now of the one. Once your consciousness and form resonates to the timeless now of fifth dimension and beyond, your clay vessel instantly transmutes into a vessel of light. Remember, dear emissaries to Earth, you will not become light body. You will return to light body. Many of you, our emissaries to third fourth dimensional Earth, are beginning to consciously perceive sensations within your physical form and higher dimensional perceptions of the ever-changing reality in which you live. These experiences tell you that your mission progresses, but they often make you homesick for your fifth dimensional home. Some of you joined Earth from your higher dimensional planet and others joined Gaia from your higher dimensional starship. All of you volunteered for this mission. However, when we say all of you, we mean those who arrived on Earth from a power within society. There are also many beings wearing human vessels who arrived on Earth from a power-over society. These people were largely refugees from the Great Galactic War, which raged long before you could measure via your Earth time. Earth was much younger then, and Gaia had not yet experienced the dark intentions of power over others. She had completed the wonderful cycle of Pan, to be followed by Lemuria and Atlantis. However, as all those primarily fourth-dimensional and beyond worlds collapsed, Gaia spun downwards into the lowest subplane of the resonance of the third dimension. She has been stuck in that frequency for a very long time. Fortunately, Gaia has completed her darkest hours and is preparing to return to the higher frequencies of reality. However, those who cannot transmute their third-dimensional clay vessels will not be able to join Gaia in her expression of fifth-dimensional Earth. Gaia, with her great dedication to her human inhabitants, has waited as long as she can. Her physical form has been too wounded, mostly by humanity, and she must return to her fifth-dimensional expression to heal. However, since the fifth dimension has no time, those who are only attached to the third-dimensional frequency of Earth may not be aware of the great shift. Because their consciousness resonates to the third and lower fourth-dimensional resonance, they are only able to focus on the third-dimensional matrix in which they reside. This matrix is that which creates the holographic projection of life on third-dimensional Earth. Therefore, since they have not incarnated on the actual body of the planet, their holographic projection of reality will be continued on another planet or realm. Since time is an illusion of the third and fourth dimension, we have chosen to release all plans of where this projection will be until the now of our one. Please remember that our now has no time, as you know it on your third-dimensional planet. However, our volunteers lowered their frequency into the third-dimensional frequency of Earth to take an Earth vessel. They chose this sacrifice to assist Gaia to remember and return to their true multidimensional nature. These volunteers are now allowing themselves to awaken to the interdimensional memories that have been stored in their high heart and third eye. These two multidimensional aspects of every human are only accessible to those who have expanded and/or returned their consciousness into their innate multidimensional self. It is this expanded consciousness that directly precedes your flash into light body. When we say flash, we do not mean that you will be surprised or unprepared. When we say flash, please think of our preceding analogy of a plane leaving the time barrier. As we have said, it is the leaving of third-fourth dimensional time that allows you to enter into the now of the one. We will expand on this information later in your time, as we wish to complete this transmission with some symptoms of transition that we perceive many of our earthbound ones experiencing. 1. As we have stated, the increasing confusion around time is greatly accelerating. 2. Distaste for that which is bound by a sequential time is becoming increasingly arduous and even boring. 3. Duties that require the logical, sequential, and regimented responsibilities and duties are becoming increasingly tedious. 4. Frequent daydreaming of another place and/or reality that is just beyond your full conscious memory. 5. The increasing movement towards perceiving all reality as alive. Hence, there is an increasing focus on animal rights, ecology, and return to nature. 6. Multidimensional perceptions are coming online, not just in meditation, but also in daily life. 7. A need for a dedication to meditation. The inner focus on mediation makes their body feel different. 8. Your perceptions expand beyond that which is just physical. 9. Your clairaudience, hearing interdimensional communications, clairvoyance, seeing higher dimensional beings, situations, and realities, and clairsentience, physically feeling higher frequencies of reality, are increasingly coming online during your daily life. All of the above interdimensional abilities, and more, are becoming increasingly common. Best of all, more and more people are beginning to follow their inner urges and document that which they are experiencing. Best of all, like you, they are sharing these experiences with others. Beings who have ascended beyond the third dimension often briefly return to the physical world to show others that a transition into light body is possible. Perhaps you will be one of those beings. Perhaps you already are. Blessings.